ye, hear ye, hear ye. All persons having anything to do before the Honorable Beverly Cannoni, Justice of the Superior Court, holding in Dedham within and for the County of Norfolk. Draw near, give your attendance, and you shall be heard. God save the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. This court is in session. Please be seated.
All right, the jury's walking in, so we get the only fan.
Right, Mr. Brennan.
Good afternoon, Dr. Laposata.
Good afternoon.
Am I on point now?
You are.
Okay. Did he need to think about it?
He's like, am I on point now? And she's like, yes, it is now. It's been 6 minutes. It is the afternoon. Well done.
Or is this trying to mitigate the fact that you're going to go after her credentials? Because I don't know how that's going to go.
You were asked on direct examination about your qualifications. Since you left the medical examiner's office, have you taught any students on brain injuries?
Yes.
Have you given any classes or seminars on brain injuries?
Yes, I have.
In coup counter coup, how many times have you experienced that as a medical examiner, that condition?
Well,
Personally,
I myself
never.
haven't experienced it, which was good. But in
I don't want to belabor the point, but you didn't major in physics, did you?
what?
You didn't major in physics, did you?
No, I took physics, but no, didn't major in it.
Okay. And the last time you took physics was probably, what, undergrad?
Correct.
Don't start asking her when the last time she took physics is. Stop it.
Thank goodness.
You have.
She's like, thank goodness I do not want to take math anymore.
The last time you took physics was undergrad. Yes, thank goodness.
You have no study in biomechanical engineering.
No, I'm not a bio.
You have no study in biomechanical engineering.
No, I'm not a
never said she
biomechanical engineer.
Once again, he's like, isn't it true you are not somebody who does a completely different job than the one you do? And
Understood. You never taught courses in accident reconstruction, have you?
Only in terms of looking at the injuries on the body and showing how that they could or could not have occurred from impact with a motor vehicle.
You do not have any advanced study in biomechanics, do you?
No.
what is the relevance of establishing that she's not an expert in everything?
Now, you had mentioned that when you were in the medical examiner's office, you had a number of higher profile cases.
Mass
Well, every
casualties, what
case
she
is
said.
important because somebody's dead.
You pointed out some pretty specific ones on direct examination.
Here he
Are
goes.
those more important, the ones that were highlighted, or is that the same as every other case?
She didn't say they were more important. They were high volume Ask your question. Just ask your.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you had mentioned the Egypt airline crash, Station nightclub fire. Those were highlighted or pronounced on direct examination. Are they equally important as every other case?
Oh, absolutely. Every person is my patient.
The Station nightclub fire is actually truly fucked up.
I remember the Station nightclub fire. It was horrible. Like 100 people died in it.
which was a horrible tragedy.
This was a concert that had they had pyrotechnics. They decided that instead of using the proper foam, for acoustic foam, which is supposed to be fire resistant, they instead used non-fire resistant, and it was flammable, like insanely flammable.
Never should have happened. The pirate, the shit in the ceiling, that caught fire, and it was a horrible, horrible thing.
He tried to bring up this issue with the Station nightclub fire, and there are some criticisms.
You received quite a bit of criticism on that, didn't you?
Well, there was a flurry of negative press without any basis.
You had mentioned that a doctor, a medical examiner, should have gone out to the scene to look at the area where John O'Keefe was found to make observations.
You want to bet this isn't the first time she's been asked about that?
But she fucking has dealt with this criticism before.
25 years that she's had to deal with the aftermath of the Station nightclub.
She has testified since that happened. So I imagine that she is more than prepared for the same questions that people are always going to ask. She's like, right.
And she was very easily said, yeah, she's like, yeah, it's all made up. It was all garbage.
It was political. Like they gave her shit about it. Like you weren't responsive enough to her. I don't know.
they're criticizing me that they called me to come down.
And if you don't think, you know, she hasn't had to explain herself to defend herself.
Same
Did you
questions
suggest that in any
people are
way on
going to
direct
ask.
examination?
You have to know what the scene looks like, and usually that is documented in police reports and in police photographs who document the scene.
The station nightclub fire, that had numerous victims, didn't it?
Yes, 100.
And you received criticism because you were repeatedly requested by emergency responders and police officials to come to the scene, and you refused?
That's incorrect. First of
Okay.
all, nobody called me to come to the scene.
First of all, I sent my investigator down there, so that I don't really need to be. I don't even need to be there. I just need to be in the office getting ready for all these influx of dead people.
Anybody else just get chills when she said that?
Did you receive criticism that over 17 hours
From the
there was
media?
an effort to have you come to the scene, but you refused?
Somebody wrote a hit piece on her when they were trying to get her removed from office, and
The media spins things, Mr. Brennan. You know that.
now you look stupid, Brennan.
There was, going loud.
Did you get criticism from who? The media?
It's incorrect. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, and you frightened her. Judge Canoni, get your shit together. You're scaring our queen.
Okay. Hold on for a second.
Jury loves her. Jury loves her.
It got a laugh in the courtroom. The jury loves her. This is me. I'm thinking it, babes. Do you think so? How can you not love her?
The whole courtroom laughed at, I didn't mean to scare you.
Look at her. That's how I look every fucking morning when I turn on the television and I see Judge Canoni at the bench just ruling reckless bullshit. I go, I'm scared. I'm scared of her.
I didn't mean to scare you. You've been scaring us for years.
That's funny.
It was untrue. It was printed in the newspaper. We looked up all the phone records and provided it to the newspapers and showed that nobody called me to go. I would have gone if I needed to. I had my investigator there. It was just bullshit. No, it was erroneous.
Was what?
Was there other criticism in 2005?
She's like, oop, I'm sorry. Well done, Queen Laposata.
Absolutely not. It was bullshit. Oops, oopsies. Because I wouldn't curse because she's a lady, okay?
Well, Brennan, you've now given this witness multiple delightful moments in court.
This is bullshit.
Was there other criticisms in
As
2005
if
before
you
you
can't
left the
like
office?
her enough.
It was just bullshit. Erroneous.
But she said it was erroneous. And also, what did she do? What the newspaper printed, she went back and pulled all the phone records.
All these claims that they called me. Look at my call records. Nobody called me.
And I would have been there if anyone needed me. So shut all the way the fuck up. Hank Brennan.
Brennan, your impeachment has never been so delightful, Brennan. You have walked into this witness having multiple moments of being charming. More charming, sir, than you.
She is precious. She is awesome. I love her to bits. She's awesome.
And I love that she said it was bullshit and got nervous about it. I'm backing it up. That's hilarious.
She resigned in 2005 from Rhode Island because the budget was going to be cut. She couldn't do a job. Good job without the other medical examiner. She wouldn't be able to afford another examiner, so quality would suffer. She said no. That's all he got out of that.
Yeah. So she handled Hank trying to flamethrow her career like a fucking champion, just like I knew she would.
Yeah.
Every single line here was absolutely backfiring. And really, Hank Brennan got absolutely nowhere with this witness.
I mean, like he moved on. Like he couldn't even make a point on that. He got no traction.
Looked like a fool.
Spinning his wheels.
In the snow.
All he got is tell me the story about how you resigned because they wanted to cut your budget and you said not on my watch.
She's like, I resigned rather than let my office become shit, and have my name on it. I'm like, Wow.
I'd been chief for 12 years. I'd been on call 24 hours a day for 12 years, which was an honor, really. But then if I couldn't do a good job, if we cut the budget, I had to get rid of a medical examiner. I couldn't serve the people of Rhode Island well, so I resigned.
Great answer.
Resigned shortly after
Great
the audit and
answer.
criticism.
Is there a better answer ever on record in the United States of America? No. Nope.
He's like, isn't it true you resigned in disgrace? And she's like, I resigned out of honor and like morality and ethics. I'm like,
Generally, impeachment is there to make you like a witness less, to make you trust a witness less.
Hank, your attempt to attack her character actually makes her look awesome.
That go the way you thought it was going to go, Hank? Because it just makes her sound a lot more stand-up, doesn't it?
Do you like or trust this witness less or more than before we went down this line of questioning? That is my question to you at this point.
She's not there to kowtow to the policymakers. The cases need what they need. And you don't like it? Find someone else to run it. Find somebody else to do it.
Well, counsel, I got stuck in a bunch of bureaucratic budget bullshit. And so instead of dealing with the bureaucratic budget bullshit, I left.
Makes her look principled.
He ends up accidentally being like, isn't it true you are the best person ever? And she's like, yes, I am.
In 2003, the Rhode Island Commission on Women honored her as Woman of the Year. And that was the year of the station nightclub fire. And in 2004, she was selected as one of the top 25 public health figures in the country. So yeah, real controversial, Spanky. Yeah.
After you resigned, you opened your own company.
Yes, I started an independent consulting practice.
How much of your business is consulting?
All of it, dumbass.
It's a consulting
Hey.
practice, you moron. I
Hey.
thought lawyers were supposed to be good with words.
It's a consulting practice.
Yep. How much of your business,
Oh.
your income is consulting?
100%. It's consulting.
Oh, it's so dumb, y'all. It's so dumb.
I mean, good try. Good try.
Boy, did that all fall flat, didn't it?
You mentioned that Mr. O'Keefe's body temperature at the hospital was 80 degrees.
Yes.
And there's different ways to take somebody's or body's temperature, isn't there?
Yeah, that was a rectal temperature, so that's a good representation of the body temperature.
Better than armpits?
98.6 is an important temperature, isn't it?
Yeah, it's our usual normal body temperature.
And
It's
so,
an important temperature.
is there a standard? Is 95 degrees considered hypothermic?
At 95, you start to worry about it.
And 'cause some of the things that happen is labored breathing.
Is what?
Labored breathing.
What about labor breathing?
Well, if someone is hypothermic, if they're 95 degrees, does it affect their breathing patterns?
Not especially.
Okay. Does it affect the way their respiratory system works?
No.
Does it have any
No.
effects on the human body if you're hypothermic at 95 degrees?
No. You're still okay.
You're still okay. Yeah.
You mentioned that Mr. O'Keefe, after suffering his head injury, would not have moved other than twitching.
Correct. No purposeful movement.
Were you aware that he had an iPhone with healthcare data on it?
Health data.
No.
It is not healthcare data. Stop saying that, or I'm going to ask you for a HIPAA form because you're giving out private fucking information.
If a person is outside in the cold and still alive, will their body temperature decrease?
If they can, people can die of hypothermia, but that's not the case here.
Not the ultimate,
That's not the case
But if somebody's
here.
outside and they're alive and they're lying in the snow and it's below freezing, will they lose body temperature?
They will, especially if they're not bundled up well
And body temperature can drop from 2.5 to 4 degrees an hour.
in a dead body.
Okay. And a living person can
Dead
drop
body.
1.5 degrees.
No. A dead body at room temperature will usually lose body temperature at like 1.5 degrees an hour. If a dead body is in a cold environment covered with snow and avalanche environments, the dead body can cool at 4 degrees per hour.
And so a person who
Dude,
is
she knows fucking everything about hypothermia. She just knows everything about dead people. She knows everything about, like, everything. She just knows it off the top of her head. She can spit it out. Oh my God, it's so good.
And so a person who is in cold conditions, starting to be covered by snow, less than freezing, they can lose body temperature when they're living, can't they?
If you're sure, you can. People die of hypothermia, but that's not the case here.
Well, someone could be alive, lose body temperature, and not die. That can happen, can't it?
Yeah.
Right. So if someone is in the cold, let's assume they're not dead for a second. They're in the snow, below freezing, not moving. Can that person lose body temperature if they're still alive?
Sure. They just lie there. They can become hypothermic and die.
Even before they become hypothermic, can they lose body temperature?
That's how you become hypothermic, because hypothermia is just the state your body enters when it drops below, is it 95 degrees Fahrenheit? You asking the same question about if a body can get cold if it's outside unprotected won't change the fact that he didn't have signs of hypothermia.
Somebody could be out in the cold, under the snow, sub-freezing. They could be alive for some time. Their body temperature could drop. And then when they pass and die, their body temperature could continue to drop, probably at a more rapid pace. That still fits within 5.5 hours, doesn't it, Dr. Laposata?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Because if someone can drop 4 degrees of body temperature in an hour,
A dead body.
yes, it would only take about a little over 4 hours if it was at 4 degrees to go from 98.6 to 80. Yes?
Correct, yes. So he was exposed to that cold environment for 4 to 5 hours.
Do you disagree that somebody could be alive, lose body temperature out in the cold, freezing temperature below 32? They could lose body temperature at a certain rate, then pass out, die.
He's like me when I get tired. He can't figure out what words to say, but that's because I have to do it in a different language. He wanted to say pass away and didn't want to say it, then said die. He's just stupid.
And then continue to lose body temperature. Is that possible?
Anything's possible. It's just what's important is what happened in this case.
I'm asking for your medical opinion, though, rather than to be an advocate.
She's not being an advocate, you idiot. You want her to change her testimony with a hypothetical that she says doesn't.
As far as your medical opinion.
I mean, that is massively objectionable because, yeah.
All of your hypotheticals, first off, we're going to repeatedly point out how you're an idiot because the 4 degrees an hour cooling is dead bodies. That has nothing to do with live people.
So sustained, and I'll strike that.
Wow.
As far as
Dr.
your
Laposata,
Yes.
could you listen to the question, please?
Of course.
Excuse me, you're going to direct this witness to listen to the question?
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor.
as far as your medical experience, could somebody be alive outside in the cold below 32 degrees, not
Objection, asked and answered. This is the 6th time he asked exactly the same question. He will get exactly the same answer because facts doesn't change.
So your hypotheticals, no, a live body is not going to lie there and lose 3 degrees. That's idiotic.
And you're not going to rattle this woman. You're not going to get her to say something that's not true with your word games.
not moving, covered by snow, still alive, and lose body temperature.
Sure.
And then could they, after an hour, 2 hours, could they then die and continue
An hour to 2
lose
hours?
more body temperature?
Sure.
If you join the Navy in Denmark, you will see a video from the 70s called Cold Can Kill.
At one point, you said that his injury was inconsistent with a taillight And you said because there was no damage from the bumper. Do you remember saying that?
I don't think I said it quite that way.
Okay. Do you remember how you said it?
No.
Do you remember discussing or raising the issue
Baker,
of
can you pause?
a bumper?
Is he again opening the door for her to comment on biomechanical things with asking
Yes.
her, Hank, are you functionally late in French?
But I sure love how Hank hasn't learned. He hasn't learned how not to open the door for her.
It's not going to matter because Bev still has to allow it.
Yeah.
And she never will.
As part of your equation that the injury to Mr. O'Keefe was inconsistent with the injuries?
He has no injuries on him that are consistent with being hit by the back of the SUV. That includes the spoiler, that includes the bumper.
Okay, if we could play video E, please. I want to ask you, Dr. Laposata, have you seen this video before?
No.
Thank you. You can take that down. Did you see anything in that video that would suggest any contact between that mannequin and the vehicle's bumper?
I'm going to see you at sidebar on this for just a minute, please.
Sidebar number, who's counting? 8? Is this 8?
Rescue Randy.
I didn't see
Rescue
that again.
Randy.
I didn't see that the first time.
What? That his foot got run over?
No, the whole
Pirouetting?
the whole thing. Like what?
Pirouette?
Where was he just standing when that happened? Was he hit by the taillight when it started?
Well, the taillight hit the arm.
These no sidebar days sure are going so much faster without the brakes. Glad we made this switch to this new streamlined procedure. Number 9. We're on number 9. Thank you, Red.
Remember raising the issue with the bumper? Yeah. I remember that he has no injuries consistent with being hit by the back of the SUV, either the bumper or the spoiler.
They're just trying to ascertain whether or not hitting an arm can break the taillight.
Right. And I don't give a shit. I mean, she's going to answer that there would be massive bruising on the arm. Like,
Bev had barred that. That wasn't going to be allowed. So thank you for that, Hank. You went ahead and gave that gift yet again of there was no collision. You just went ahead and gave him that gift. Good job. Prime work there.
What are you passing around back there? Who's got the candy? Do you want one? What are they, like giant Tic Tacs? Do you want one? Oh, no, thank you. How about you? No. Quit offering me candy, stranger.
You said a medical examiner has to make a determination in 90 days. Is that the rule?
When you work at a medical examiner's office, when you get a deceased in, our national standards want us to have the autopsy report completed and all the associated tests done within 90 days.
That was from Dr. Scortibello saying that is the goal of the national organization.
Can investigations occur and the additional accumulation of evidence happen after that 90 days?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Laposata.
Oh, he's done with Cross.
That's it.
What a weird way to end that cross-examination. It was just like, okay. He's like, all right, well,
He just gave up. He just threw in the towel.
Done. It really is as if he just gave up and sat back down.
I mean, usually Hank is somewhat successful in like getting him a little pissed off, a little like, dude, what's your problem? But all of the Kara Reed's witnesses have been fucking great.
Okay. And on to redirect. Sure.
Dr. Laposata, you were just asked a series of questions about body cooling, correct?
Yes.
Does a body, as it's cooling, does it know if it's indoors or outdoors?
No.
If there's a very cold environment, be it indoor or outdoor environment, would it still cool?
Oh, absolutely.
And it would cool would it cool at the rates that you earlier described?
Yes,
Even if indoors, if that indoors was cold?
absolutely.
Your Honor, may we approach along with the Commonwealth very briefly?
No!
Please do. Let's talk about how his body was in the garage.
Why? Why?
Go up to 4 degrees, even if it's in a cold inside environment, like, oh, I don't know,
AKA the garage.
like an unheated garage. Like if you were inside in a cold, unheated garage, the dead body would still cool at the same rate.
How cold was it in the garage?
Good point to bring that out. Good point to bring that out, because we definitely know John wasn't out on that lawn since 12:30. We definitely know that. Why do we know that? Because not a single person saw him. None of the people leaving the house. Not lucky. He wasn't there. So we know he wasn't there. But the cooling still works if he's indoors somewhere cold, like maybe a cold unheated garage.
Why? Because he wants to get into the pictures and he wants to ask about the house that he wasn't allowed to ask before. That's why.
I think those were already ruled out. They were ruled out when the investigator who took the pictures tried to present them, and they've every time that she's talked about having seen the pictures and considered them, that's been stricken. It's been objected to and stricken.
I don't think they're going to get into it, but we'll see. Let's zoom past this sidebar. Actually, kind of a longer sidebar.
It's supposed to be a brief sidebar. Very brief.
That was a longer sidebar.
May I?
Yes.
Thank you. Dr. Laposata, stand back here for a quick second. Before I sat down the last time, I asked you a little bit about x-rays.
Yes.
And the effect of x-rays on
he moved on.
An evaluation by a forensic pathologist. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Are x-rays important for a forensic pathologist to consider?
Yes, they are.
Did you find any? You reviewed the x-rays, correct?
Absolutely.
I'm going to relegate my question to just the right arm of John O'Keefe.
Yes.
Did you find any deformities, defects, breaks, fractures, or hairline fractures of that kind on any of the x-rays that you reviewed?
None.
I'm still shook that there's x-rays.
Yes. I have a question for you. When you printed these, did you print them from a flash drive?
Oh, I thought the judge was what? I thought the judge was asking the witness. What the fuck?
Why is the
Do you
judge
have
asking
them up
questions
on
of
the-
Alan Jackson?
We do have electronic versions of this.
Why don't we do that instead of the big, the large?
As long as I can mark the large ones, I want those marked and moved into evidence for reasons that we discussed at sidebar.
So those will be in it. You're objecting to this, Mr. Brennan? Okay, well.
Of course he's objecting to it. It kills his case.
I'll allow those in, but I prefer to do the jury flash drive would be.
That is me sighing, not the court. The court wants to give the jury the flash drive with the x-rays on it. He wants the paper. And he wants the paper marked.
On them instead of these big. So we will mark your flash drive, and you can just go ahead, do it in evidence.
What's on the flash drive?
We'll mark the flash drive. The flash drive will go in with the jury rather than these very cumbersome additional pieces of.
Not cumbersome. They get rolled up into it. Come on, man. Ever have a concert poster?
All right, jurors, we're going to make this one really quick.
Eleven sidebars now.
Judge, you're literally the one that's making this difficult. You're the one that's necessitating this. Cumbersome pieces of paper, really? Cumbersome?
They're proper evidence. He's allowed to bring in proper evidence. She doesn't want the big papers. She wants it on the flash drive.
Mr. Jackson's like, no, I'm not cool with that. I want the big, I printed off the posters. I'm going to use the big posters.
They marked these into evidence over the break when the jury was out of the room. Don't piss with the attorneys in court over the evidence.
If they're going to be in evidence, his argument is pretty simple. If they're going to be in evidence, I should be allowed to show them, period. And they're going to be in evidence.
Big pieces of paper. You know how cumbersome it's going to be for the jury to look on that thumb drive.
Your preference as to what we want to show the jurors? No.
That's what it's really about, isn't it? If they want to go in and look at it in the jury room and it's on a thumb drive, they're going to have to ask permission. And then you know that they want to look at it and you know that they're interested.
If storing it without damaging it because it's paper is an issue, have that conversation before the jury comes back in. Why are we doing this?
Guys, I know I'm a dinosaur now, but back when I started doing trials, you didn't have all these thumb drives and these digital exhibits and things like that that come into evidence. Surprisingly, for hundreds of years, people function just fine by putting their exhibits on large pieces of paper like this. And it didn't cause any undue burden for anybody. It wasn't a problem. Doesn't make it better or worse evidence.
Of all of the, we're not going to do this anymore. We're going to go straight through. We're not going to be to sidebars.
I'm loving these sidebar. It has been so much smoother. Just the flow of the court has been so much better. I'm tempted just to write a thank you letter to the judge when the case is over and just thank her for the sidebar free days.
If they want to use the larger exhibits, they can use the larger exhibits for whatever reason they want to use them for.
And then I'll put them on an overhead. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
This could have all been handled when they talked about this at lunch. None of this needed to be done now.
This document.
Yes, I do.
How do you recognize it?
Oh, I recognize it by the medical examiner identification of Mr. O'Keefe, and I recognize the x-ray of the right hand, the right wrist, the right femur, and I can also tell by the R designation here that that's the right side of the body.
Is this what you reviewed in coming to your opinions and conclusions concerning injuries to his right hand?
Yes.
Thank you.
229B.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what he fucking
May I?
said.
Yes.
Thank you.
Scumbag.
Doctor, do you recognize this document?
Yes, this is another x-ray at the medical examiner's office of Mr. O'Keefe. And again, it shows the right side. We see some of the ribs there. We see the shoulder and the humerus, the upper arm bone. And the upper arm bone is totally normal. There's no soft tissue swelling around it. There's no breakage.
Totally normal.
No fractures.
Totally normal.
Thank you, Doctor.
Totally normal.
These x-rays are going to be used with
Permission next to
Rentschler.
some C is in Charlie.
Yes.
And those have been marked. Those are now in.
Dr. Laposata, that's all I have for you. Thank you for coming.
That's all he has for us.
Mr. Brennan?
No, thank you.
All right,
it.
Dr. Laposata, you are awesome.
You're
Thank you, Your Honor.
all set.
You are all set.
I'm really surprised that the entirety of the redirect was dealing with the x-rays.
And so if they bring back their medical experts to be like, hey, we're going to rebut this, well, that x-ray is in evidence.
Andrea Payne Conley and many of you in the chat said, if the medical examiner took an x-ray, why didn't we hear about them before? Well, We did hear about x-rays before from Welcher, who said that there weren't any. And look here, x-rays.
Yeah, come on back, Welcher. If you ever want to try again.
I'm also really surprised that there are x-rays.
Also, there's a whole lot of anti-Karen Reed types who are absolutely having to eat some crap today because they've been going on about how there's no x-rays, there's no x-rays, there's no x-rays, and there's the x-rays. So
Everyone, round of applause for Dr. Laposata. Best witness in the trial so far, in my opinion. I nominate her best witness in season 2. Best additional cast member, season regular for season 2. She deserves a pay raise.
She was phenomenal.
What say you?